Hey everyone, it's Alissa from Planet Alissa, and I'm here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video. I still didn't meet my goal this week, but I did have a better week than I've had the past few weeks, I guess. I sold 9 items this week. That was 7 different orders, I believe, but 9 total items for a total of $151. So a little bit closer to my $200 goal for the week, and hopefully I will be getting some more stuff listed soon. I just picked up some more stuff the other day. I'll have a haul video for you soon. So yeah, I'm getting back on the wagon, I guess, and hopefully sales will pick up. But in the meantime, I will show you each of the 9 items that I sold this week on Etsy and how much they sold for. Keep in mind the price that you see is just the selling price of the item. Doesn't include any fees I paid to Etsy, fees I paid to purchase the item, and doesn't include the fees the buyer pays to have the item shipped to them. But without further ado, here is everything that I sold this week on Etsy. The first 3 items that I sold were all souvenir pennants, and they all went to the same buyer. This one is a Michigan sesquicentennial, I can't say that word, pennant. It sold for $15. This was a Michigan one with a black background. And that was a full-size, normal-size pennant. This one's a little mini one from Kentucky, which sold for $8, but it's a little, very tiny one. And then here's another Michigan sesquicentennial pennant. This one sold for $14, and if you're wondering why the pricing is different, I don't really know. I don't know why I did that when I listed these, but for some reason I did. And this one has a red background as opposed to the black background, but otherwise it's completely identical to the other one. And then I sold a couple craft kits this week. This one was a needle craft kit, is how it was described. Sold for $17, unused kit. I think I picked this one up at a rummage sale. This is a vintage postcard from Maryland. It's a map style postcard, illustrated map. Sold for $5. This was an unused postcard, so it didn't have any writing or canceled stamps or anything like that on it. And then here's the other craft kit I sold this week. This one sold for $20. It has a pretty cool, like, old-fashioned unicorn design to it. This one was described as counted stitchery, I believe. It wasn't counted cross-stitch. It was something unusual that I'd never seen before. This one kind of took a while to sell, and I'm surprised because I thought the unicorn would do better, but I think maybe too because it's like a weird thing, like counted stitchery. A lot of people might not even know what that is. I'm not entirely sure what it is. And here's my biggest sale of the week. This is a D-A-M, troll doll figurine, whatever you call it. Sold for $50. This is an original one from probably about the 1960s to maybe early 70s, probably 1960s on this. And this is something I took an offer on. I actually had it listed for $100. And it had been listed kind of a while. You know, it hadn't sold. Somebody offered me $50 on it. I said sure, because, you know, if I had just listed it, I might not have, but it hadn't moved yet. I wasn't really sure on the pricing on this. I priced it high because it is a little bit rare, and I hadn't really seen any others out there like this. So, hey, you know, it did sell, and I'm happy, and I didn't pay that much that I was losing any money or anything like that on it. And this is a set of 4 die cuts, paper, you know, die cut decorations, sheep and rooster. Sold for $12. Pick these up at a rummage sale, a church sale. And finally, this week, the last item I sold was a vintage license plate. Sold for $10. This one wasn't super old. It was from Pennsylvania from 1977, commercial license plate. So that maybe made it a little less common. I picked this up in a lot with a bunch of other license plates at an auction about a year ago now. So thank you everyone for watching. That's everything that sold. I will be back again next week with another one of these What I Sold on Etsy videos, and hopefully before then I'll have some other videos out for you guys. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a great weekend and happy selling, everyone!